Anthropic just dropped something that nobody saw coming. It is called Claude Code Security, and it is live right now in limited research preview. This thing scans your entire code base, finds the bugs, tells you exactly how to fix them, and it does it faster than any human security researcher ever could. Not one file, not one folder, your whole code base, every line, every function, every connection. And the crazy part, it double checks its own work before it tells you anything. So you are not drowning in fake alerts. Traditional security tools are basically running a checklist. Claude Code Security is actually thinking. There is a massive difference. Bloomberg covered it, Fortune covered it. Cybersecurity stocks moved when this dropped. The market knows what this means. And today I am going to break down exactly what this is, why it matters, and how you can use it right now in your business. Stay with me. This one is important. Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of SEO agency Goldie Agency. Whilst he's helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here to help you get the latest AI updates. Julian Goldie reads every comment, so make sure you comment below, all right? Let's get into it. Anthropic just released Claude Code Security as part of Claude Code. It is currently in a limited research preview. That means not everybody has it yet, but it is live, it is real, and you need to know about it now. Here is the simple version. Most security tools are dumb. They have a list of known bad patterns. They scan your code. They look for things that match the list. If something matches, they flag it. That is the whole process. Claude Code Security does not work like that. It actually reads your code the way a human security researcher would. It understands what the code is trying to do. It thinks about how data moves through your system. It looks at connections between files. It considers your business logic. Then it asks, where could this go wrong? That is a completely different approach. And it is why this matters so much. There are three core things Claude Code Security does, and all three work together. First, it scans your entire code base, not just one file you pointed at. The whole thing. It looks across files, across functions, across every moving part of your project. That kind of full picture analysis is what catches the bugs that hide between the cracks. Second, it finds real vulnerabilities, not just pattern matches. It understands context. It understands data flow. It reasons about what could actually go wrong in a real attack scenario. This is the thing that separates it from every traditional tool on the market. Third, it suggests specific patches. It does not just say, here is a problem. It says, here is the problem, and here is how to fix it. Then you look at the fix, you review it, you decide whether to apply it. Nothing changes without your approval. That last part is critical. You are always in control. Here is the part that really got me when I dug into this. After Claude Code Security finds a potential vulnerability, it does something called adversarial self-verification. That means it then challenges its own finding. It essentially argues against itself. Is this actually exploitable? Does the context make this dangerous? Can I build a real case for this being a problem?
Not long ago, Google was viewed as the biggest loser of the AI era. You might remember Bard, Google's first ChatGPT competitor, released in February of 2023. During the live stream announcement, Bard immediately hallucinated and crashed Google's stock by 9%. And all the experts told us Google was collapsing under its own bureaucratic weight. And yet somehow this week, they may have just pulled off the biggest Mongolian reversal in history with the release of Gemini 3. Unlike the Bard disaster, the Gemini 3 release pumped Google's stock by 6% to an all-time high, and they became the overwhelming favorite to have the best AI model by the end of the year. In today's video, we'll find out if Gemini 3 gets us closer to the singularity, or if Bard just got its hands on some of Brian Johnson's magic mushrooms. It is November 21st, 2025, and you're watching The Code Report. But back in my day, all the gifted kids would get their wiggles out by holding Beyblade battles in between Johnny Bravo reruns. But nowadays, all the cool kids are designing elaborate benchmarks to test the capabilities of the latest AI models. Like imagine you needed to know which AI model was the best at detecting silhouettes of Pokemon, or which was the best at managing a simulated vending machine business, or which was the closest to general intelligence and therefore most likely to use our meatbag bodies as an energy source. Regardless of which one you choose, odds are Gemini 3 Pro is at the top of the list, and it's not even very close. It swept all the major LM Arena leaderboards, took the top spot on Weird ML, Humanity's Last Exam, Math Arena, and many others. Now, I know Trust Me Bro benchmarks aren't everything, but it's been a minute since we've had a new model release dominate across so many of them at the same time. And if you don't really trust benchmarks, AMP just replaced Claude with Gemini 3 Pro to power their coding agent after they realized it did everything Sonnet 4.5 did, but better. That's impressive, but the AI war is still raging, and Gemini 3 wasn't even the most interesting announcement announcement from Google. They also unveiled a brand new technology called anti-gravity, a new electromagnetic propulsion device that allows cars to fly just like in Back to the Future 2. I wish that were true, but no, anti-gravity is actually just another VS Code fork designed for agentic coding with Gemini. You might remember back in July when the co-founders of Windsurf suddenly ditched their employees and with a non-exclusive license to the tech joined Google in a $2.4 billion deal. We haven't heard much about it since, but this week we're finally seeing the aftermath of that with the release of Anti-Gravity, a new agentic development platform led by the former Windsurf co-founders. According to the announcement video,
"Congratulations! You have been elevated to a manager of agents."
In other words, the AI figured out how to use you as a meatbag energy source before it even got to AGI. My favorite feature is when they forgot to rename Cascade, which is the name of Windsurf's coding agent. And yes, if you're following along at home, it's turtles all the way down. Their biggest competitor is obviously Chad, the brainrot IDE backed by Y Combinator. Unlike every other editor, Chad integrates your brainrot vices directly into your agentic coding workflow, allowing you to gamble, watch TikTok, or even swipe on
They've been turning dirt here at the University Hills project for 10 months now, clearing land for 580 homes, a hotel, and a town center. And now, Elon Musk. Tuesday, Musk announced this as one of 3 locations in the U.S. chosen where his boring company wants to dig a mile-long car tunnel for free.
The tunnel will be over on this side.
Arthur Santa Maria represents Ho Global, the University Hills developer. The proposed tunnel will connect the development with the DART station at the campus of UNT Dallas.
We're just excited to be a part of it. This really it helps put the southern Dallas on the map, of a place where great things happen.
That is the UNT Dallas campus on the hillside behind me, 1 mile in a straight line from here, the University Hills development, a university where they are happy to be involved in this project and also to be mentioned in the same sentence as Elon Musk.
Well, anytime you put Elon Musk's name to something, it draws attention.
Yeah.
He only does big things, and we only do them big in Texas.
Jason Garrett is the dean of the business school here and involved in the discussions with Musk's company.
UNT Dallas, we're thinking big about the future for Southern Dallas as well, and we're proud to be a part of that.
Dallas City Council member Lori Blair tells WFAA, however, that this is not completely a done deal. Feasibility and safety studies will need to take place. And there's the example of Nashville. The Metro Council voted to oppose the tunnel project underway there, citing safety concerns and saying it lacked transparency and community input. As for Southern Dallas, developers are hopeful a tunnel will be part of this project.
The economic development that we hope it'll bring, really is what is exciting. So we're hoping that this will be